Medexus Pharmaceuticals Inc. is a Montreal-based specialty pharmaceutical company focused on the therapeutic areas of autoimmune disease and pediatrics. The company's leading products are Rasuvo and Medoject, unique formulations designed to treat rheumatoid arthritis and other autoimmune diseases. Another leading product is Rupall, an innovative allergy medication with a unique mode of action. Medexus Pharmaceuticals Inc. trades on the TSX Venture under the ticker symbol MDP.
Ken D'Entremont is here with me now. He's the CEO of Medexus Pharmaceuticals, trading on the TSX Venture under the symbol MDP. Formerly, you might recognize this name as it used to be Pediapharm, but you weren't CEO then.
That's correct. I was not.
New name, new CEO?
Is there everything. New business.
New business.
It's a new business.
Give us an overview, Ken. What's new with Medexus?
Well, it's a specialty pharma company that we've taken three distinct organizations and put them together, basically to increase scale. Okay. Pediapharm, Medexus, which is a company that I've founded, and Medac, which is a company that we purchased, all have the same problem. We lack scale. So you put the three organizations together, you end up with an organization that is EBITDA positive, very strong revenue growth, with a really strong pipeline.
Wow.
So we're really happy about where we are.
Okay, so Pediapharm used to be focused on kids' medications. Correct. What was the focus of the other two companies?
So my company, Medexus, was rheumatology focused in Canada. Mm-hmm. We had several agents for rheumatoid arthritis, osteoarthritis, juvenile idiopathic arthritis, which is arthritis in children.
Right.
And the Medac Pharma business was the same with a similar product called Rasuvo, focused on rheumatoid arthritis. So obviously that was a perfect fit for us, because we were focused in that therapeutic area. Mm-hmm. And rolling together with Pediapharm was a good move because they were publicly traded and they had a very similar business model, just in a different therapeutic area.
Sure. So yesterday you announced Q3 financials ending December 31st, and by all accounts it's very positive. Revenue up 512% to $14.4 million, gross profit up 657% to $8.9 million. Is this a direct result of the combination of these three entities?
Yeah, absolutely is. So we've put all three entities together. All were growing. All were either producing positive EBITDA or about to produce positive EBITDA. So you put the three entities together and you have a very strong company. So I think the quarter that we announced, we're very happy with those results. But we think it's very reflective of what we'll do next year. Mm-hmm. And we will continue to drive revenue while our opex stays flat. So our expenses aren't going to change a lot. All the growth that we're getting is from organic growth of products already in our portfolio.
Sure. Okay. And what is your best-selling product at this point?
Rasuvo, which is an auto-injector of methotrexate used to treat rheumatoid arthritis and psoriasis. Okay. Methotrexate is a drug of choice in rheumatoid arthritis and is often used early on in the disease and then continued on as other drugs are added. So for sure that is our #1 product, but we also have a very exciting product in Rupall. Rupall is an antihistamine, a prescription antihistamine, which is really best in class. So that product is growing dramatically, more than doubling year over year, as people moved into branded antihistamines. Okay. So we're stealing share from generic antihistamines that are prescription, and also from over-the-counter antihistamines, because this is just a better product.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. So tell me, how do the economics of this work for the company when you acquire an off-patent drug, or rather a successful drug that's not yet licensed into this territory? How does that all work?
Yeah, typically when we go to license a drug, we want to keep the upfront payments low or zero. We really position ourselves as excellent commercial operators. And the revenue that the licensor is going to get is mainly tied to the unit sales that we generate. So the greatest benefit they could have is by having a good commercial operator.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. So then do you become more attractive to the manufacturers of these drugs as a expanded entity?
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, it gives us 2 territories, the US and Canada. It gives us several different therapeutic areas: rheumatology, autoimmune disease, oncology, and pediatrics. So those therapeutic areas, we can license more products. In fact, we have a rich pipeline of products that we will be announcing and launching soon.
Okay. What kind of companies do you compete with to acquire these drugs?
Yeah, companies that compete in our same space, but we position ourselves as excellent commercial operators, so we have a good track record. The growth that we're showing on Rasuvo and Metoject and Rupall all is spectacular. We're seeing some of these products double year over year, so that's a very strong argument for future licensing opportunities. We can demonstrate that we've done it in the past. We can certainly do it with those new products.
Okay. If I was to ask you what is the combined market size for your entire portfolio of drugs, what would that be?
Well, that's a difficult question because we look at it therapeutic area by therapeutic area.
Okay.
But for instance, Rasuvo, which is our U.S. drug, it competes in a marketplace that's about a $400 million U.S. marketplace on an annual basis. And we currently just have a small share of that, and we expect it to grow fast.
Mm-hmm. So is that the underlying strategy of the whole company, is to acquire the best-in-class drugs for each different therapy and then market it and commercialize it?
Yes, it absolutely has to have a patient benefit, something that's not currently well serviced. So, our strategy is license those products and make the calls on the physicians, convince them that that is the best drug for patients, and then deliver it through retail pharmacy or hospitals.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. How's the growth trajectory looking for the next 12, 24, 36 months?
Very strong growth. We reported $14.4 million worth of revenue last quarter. We expect that growth in the low 20% range next year. So we're seeing really solid growth both on revenue and EBITDA.
Yeah. Do you, what category does this fall under in terms of like for a asset class? Like it's not purely biotech per se.
No, it would be specialty pharma.
Specialty pharma.
So definitely specialty pharma, but in a specific therapeutic area. We target rheumatology, pediatrics, specialty oncology.
Okay, and so what is the sort of conceptual size of this company in the next 5 years? Can it be $1 billion company, a $10 billion company?
Yeah, we expect to be a leading specialty pharma company. Currently market cap between 60 and 100 million, depending on how you calculate that. We see ourselves at least 10 times that. With the assets that we have and the assets that we believe we can bring in, we currently are sitting on $30 million worth of cash. So obviously our balance sheet is really strong. So future business development, we have the assets and the strength to go out and license more, and obviously more mergers and acquisitions is a possibility as well.
Well, fantastic. And then, so what are the big catalysts that you're looking to hit in 2019?
Just to keep driving organic growth with the three products that I mentioned, Metoject, Rasuvo, Rupall, drive that strongly, and then launch new products. We have 2 new products that we expect to announce within the coming weeks that will add to our revenue growth. And then out there doing more business development, finding new products that we can bring to both marketplaces.
Mm-hmm. All right, Ken, that's a great update, or I guess it's kind of like a new company altogether with the combination. But great to hear the story, and we'll be following with interest. Thanks for joining me today.
Thanks for having me.
Follow us on Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and Facebook. Make sure you never miss a show by subscribing to our YouTube channel and clicking on the little notifications bell. If you're interested in getting monthly actionable investment ideas in the cannabis space to your inbox,